Hello YouTube, this is Western Kansas Prepper. This is a video on, well, it's sort of a confession I have to make that I've talked a lot about my guns a little bit and my theories on this, and this is my confession about my shotgun. This is a Mossberg 500. It's a very good gun for what I use it for, which is a self-defense gun. And I got some things outfitted on it, which I'll show you here real quick. You know, I've got a very nice Black Hawk sling that works real well, that I keep 20 or so rounds on. It works pretty good. I've got a buttstock on it too for some more rounds. You can see there. Put another side saddle on the front of it too. I haven't done that, but I've got plenty of rounds. And I'm just going to put my buckshot back in while I'm talking about this. That's what I use, is this double-aught buckshot. This is Remington. I don't think it really matters. It's double-aught buckshot. It's probably they're gonna feel it. But you know, I don't know. I didn't grow up around guns. I've tried to teach myself a little bit about them over the last few years, couple of years really. I've only been into guns for a couple of years. And I've learned a lot about shooting pistols and I've learned lately about shooting rifles. But honestly, I don't know very much about shooting shotguns. And there's a reason for that. The reason is that there's no place for me to shoot them around here, other than knowing a farmer or something with land that doesn't give a shit and will let you shoot. So if I knew one of those, I probably would have done it a while back, but I don't. I don't know anybody right now that will let me do that. So I thought, well, you know, I heard about a bunch of guys that shot trap around here. They got a little trap place to shoot, and well, I'll go learn to shoot trap, or I'll go try that. You know, that way I can learn to shoot. You learn to shoot with my shotgun. You know, I figure that's a good way to do it. Well, it didn't take me very long to be there before I kind of realized that. They're pretty much like, well, are you a total dumbass, you know? Because apparently this is called here a full cylinder or no cylinder choke, which means that it does not, basically it does not control the pattern whatsoever. And it's short. It's a short barrel. It's like 20-inch gun. This is made for shooting under 20 yards for sure. And if you're shooting trap, you're really supposed to be shooting further than that. So, really, I mean, I tried to shoot the trap. Not even very good with the gun yet. But they were like, it's impossible to hit trap with what you're shooting. And there's just no way you're going to be able to hit that very easily. So don't, you know. It's like, don't feel bad, but you need to do something different. If you come out here again, you just need a gun that's going to work. So I had to learn, read. That's what this is all about. But I've seen a lot of people, on YouTube, preppers, who may not have shot their shotguns very much. They got one in their home. It's their home defense gun. But you hear them say, well, this is my all-purpose gun. It's I can do a lot of things with my shotgun. I can use it to go, hunt pheasant or hunt, game, small game. I just need to change out the shells or whatever. Well, be aware that this is not a game hunting shotgun. You may be able to hit one if you get real close, but otherwise, you need to learn. And I found a couple of sites here. You need to learn about chokes and about this just shows you a diagram of a choke and how that functions with a shotgun. This is on a place called Briley.com. This tells you, gives you a little chart here about what kind of choke you need to shoot how far. So full choke means you've got or extra full means you've got they make a real good analogy here. The analogy is to a hose and a hose nozzle. you tighten the hose nozzle, then you get a smaller stream, a more potent stream. That's what you're trying to get. Of course, you got a smaller area to hit too. So that's why there's all these degrees. But if you're extra full, it's really tight, so you don't have much room for error. So if you're shooting birds, you probably want something in the middle so that you have some room for error, but you're not just shooting into the wind. So really, something that they talk about is interchangeable chokes. It's screw-in chokes. So I think if you're prepping and you're planning on using a shotgun to do multiple things, you probably need a gun with a few different types of screw-in chokes. I didn't know this before, like I say, because I see plenty of people with tactical shotgun like mine saying, "Hey, I'm going to go shoot whatever. I can shoot all kinds of stuff with my shotgun." I don't know. I tried a shooting trap today with my shotgun. It didn't go too well. I mean, I was able to. The gun functions, which is good because I had not shot it before, so it does function. But it was very, very difficult to hit anything with what they call an open cylinder. Basically, I was on top here of this chart. Less than 20 yards, 0 choke. So hard to shoot trap with 0 choke. Of course, shooting trap's not part of SHTF, but shooting small birds from probably distances more like these is probably part of SHTF. But I don't hear many people talk about these chokes. So I think if you're thinking about shotguns, you may want to look at screw-in chokes so you have a couple of choices as to how you're going to do this. You want to increase the functionality, versatility of your shotgun. I'm going to learn about this, and if you haven't, I suggest you do. But I certainly learned how I feel like I've learned a lot about certain types of guns. I've learned a lot about my pistols and my rifles. I don't know shit about shotguns. I know, to point them and shoot them in my house. That's about all I know. So, anyway, I just thought that was interesting that maybe there are other people out there who are under the impression they're going to shoot their home tactical shotgun to feed themselves. You may want to think again about it. It's Western Kansas Prepper signing off.